All right, Keith, I know a lot of snowmobile trails still don't have enough snow, but
No.
at least the cold temperatures have really thickened up the ice.
They have. They tweeted out National Weather Service today current snowfall conditions, and I think the max depth was like 16 inches somewhere. It's just there's not a ton. We might have some coming up the pipe though for next week, so we'll get there. We'll start with where we were today, which I described it over the last couple of days of it's the best day of not a great work week. Temperatures in the 30s, 20s in Millinocket, 18 in Caribou. Had a couple of snow showers out there as well. Tonight though is actually going to be relatively mildish, especially compared to where we've been throughout the week. 31 here in the kind of in the middle of the night in Portland, 20s into the mountains, but notice we don't really drop all that much. And tomorrow is going to be for most of the state just a cloudy, breezy, bordering on windy day. But for down East Maine, it's going to be by the afternoon and evening a snow day. Well, maybe not snow day in the sense that you get the day off, but a day with snow in it. The storm is actually going to be way off screen here, away from us, but we're going to get just that northwest part rotating in, especially on Friday night through extreme down East Maine, Bar Harbor, and points eastward mostly. And that snow will accumulate. I'll show you a snowfall map here in a second. For the rest of us, though, it's just getting colder and colder and colder on these strong winds on Friday night. And by Saturday morning, does this look familiar? 10, 15 below in the mountains, 5 below or so inland, and 0 along the coastline. Another cold night into morning on Saturday. So here's what we're thinking for snowfall. Very, very concentrated from nothing to 4 to 8 inches. And there could be even more than 8 over extreme down East Maine. Just a couple of flurries possible along the coastline. That's not a big deal, just in case one of those bands breaks off of the storm. Quiet on Saturday and Sunday. Here comes that storm on Monday. We've been talking about it for a while. It's definitely a hit. The question is the exact wobbliness of the low. You see this model has it just warm enough to change over to rain eventually along the coast. Other models are right here and it is all snow, but I thought I'd take a first shot at this storm. And I put a timestamp on it so that we remember how early in the game this is. But I do think there will be a swath of 8 to 12 plus inches of snow. The question really, when you look at this map, is does this end up getting pulled closer to the coast if that low wobbles east? I think that's more likely than going the other way with these amounts. So I think it's more likely that they get heavier along the coast as opposed to getting lighter along the coast. But we'll watch it because today's Thursday and this is Monday. So we'll keep an eye on it. Actually, I say that, but I'm completely walking away from this because I'm off tomorrow and then I'm not in until Monday. So we'll see what happens. But the rest of the team will correct my mistakes and we'll really just be talking about the cold through the weekend and focusing on that storm on Monday and try to fine tune that snowfall map, guys, as we get a little bit closer.
Get a little nervous, some sweaty palms
Yeah,
there?
I was just thinking about them having to come in and fix all my mistakes while I'm just off the grid. But I think it's a good starting point. Look, I think people understand there's a storm coming, so we'll take a shot at it and we'll adjust as we get closer.
Hey, I have some friends who are praying for a lot of the cold. They've got an ice fishing derby coming up in 2 weeks out in the Wilton area, so
you got it.
they're keeping their fingers crossed. All right, your News at 6 continues in a moment.